Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the English second paper class. Dear student, hope you are keeping well. I am also well. I know that many of you are missing your class for a long time because our Madrasah has been closed down. You know that we all are suffering in this situation because the world has been infected coronavirus or COVID-19. So dear student, in this situation our principal has taken decision to conduct online class. So I would like to thank our principal, in charge and head of the Department of English for arranging this type of program. So dear student, let's start our program. So dear student, today I am going to discuss about 10 questions. So dear student, do you know what is the meaning of tag? So tag means juredo and question means proshno. Meaning of Bangla meaning of tag question is proshno juredo. So the definition of tag question is a tag question is a short question which is added at the end of a statement to be sure of something. Dear student, general rules of tag question is if the statement is affirmative, then the tag question will be negative. If the statement is negative, then the tag question will be positive. So let us see an example. He speaks good English. And also an example. There are two examples here. First one is he speaks good English, and second one is they don't play football. So dear student, what will be the tag here? So first one is doesn't he, and second one is do they. So in terms of principal verb, you have to use three auxiliary. Number one, do, number two, does, and number three, did. Now come to consider the terms. If the verb is in present simple, then you have to add do or does. And if the verb is past indefinite, so you have to add did in the text question. So, dear student, this statement is positive. So, if the statement is positive, then the text question will be negative. If the statement is negative, then the text question will be positive. So, doesn't he and do they. So dear students, now I am going to rule words. I am going to discuss rule words. If the verb used in the statement is an auxiliary, then the same auxiliary is repeated in the text question. Such as example, Sakib is Bangladeshi. So what will be the check here? Take question here. So answer is there is an auxiliary verb. So auxiliary verb repeated in the text question, and instead of Sakib, I am used he. I am using he. So, dear students, let us see the second rule. If the modal auxiliary, you know, such as can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, ought to, going to. This is the modal auxiliary. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, ought to, going to is used in the text question. Then the same modal auxiliary is used in the text question part. So let us see an example. So he can help you. So what will be the take here? So you know, can is a modal auxiliary. So can is repeated in the question and subject is repeated in the question. Example, he can help you. What will be the tag question? As can is a modal auxiliary, so you have to use the same modal auxiliary in the tag question and subject repeated in the tag question. And this is the positive statement. So if you want to tag, so you have to use negative, not, and subject repeated in the tag question. So let us see rule 3. So now I am going to discuss imperative sentence. So dear students, do you know imperative sentence? Let us see an example. So let's see, there are three examples here. First one is shut the door, second one is don't tell a lie, and third one is let us play cricket. So what will be the take here? Dear students, dear students, there are three sentences here. So, do you know what type of sentence? This is imperative sentence because it expresses command, suggestion, and propose. So, what will be the take here? First one, won't you? Second one, will you? And third one, shall you? Dear student, if the statement begins with main verb, then we have to use won't you. And if the statement begins with don't, then we have to use will you in the text. And if the statement begins with let us, then shall we will be used in the text question. So let's see another rules. Rules 4. So if there are words such as hardly, very, scarcely, seldom, is used in the statement then tag will be positive because hardly, barely, scarcely, seldom, this is the negative statement and this is negative adjective. So what will be the tag? Tag question will be positive because statement is negative. It expresses negative statement. So let's see an example. He hardly watches movie. So what will be the tag? The question will be does he? Because statement is negative. It is certainly negative statement and hardly negative adjective. For this reason we have to use does he. Does he? Okay. Now let's see rules 5. Now I am going to discuss rules 5. If everybody everybody, somebody, anybody, everybody, somebody, anybody, anyone, nobody, no one. Anybody, anyone, nobody, no one, is used in the statement then subject of the text question will be they. Then the subject of the so dear students, if everybody, somebody, anybody, anyone, nobody, no one is used as a subject, then the text question will be they. Let us see an example. So everybody likes flower. So what will be the tag here? The tag question will be don't they? So let us see another rules. Rule 6. If anything, something, nothing is used as a subject, then subject of the text question will be it. If anything, something, nothing. If anything, something, nothing is used as a subject, Then subject of the text will be eat. So dear students, if anything, something, nothing is used as a subject, then the subject of the text question will be eat. Text question will be eat. So let's see an example. So nothing is impossible. So what will we take? So dear student, this is the negative statement because of nothing. So text question will be is it, because nothing is negative statement. Okay? And let us see another example. Something is better than nothing. So this is the positive statement. So what will we take? Question. The text question will be negative. So isn't it? So dear students, now I am going to discuss rules 7. If all of us some of us, most of us, if all of us, some of us, most of us is used as a subject, then the subject of the text question will be we. So dear students, if all of us, some of us, most of us, every one of us is used as a subject, then the subject of the text question will be we. So let us see an example. all of us attended the meeting. All of us attended the meeting. So this is the positive statement. So the question will be negative. And if the verb used the present past simple, then we have to add did. So the question will be didn't do it. So let us see another example. So most of us can solve this mathematics. So what will be the question? The question will be can't we? The question will be can't we? Because can is a modal auxiliary. So we have to use can't because of the statement is positive, and instead of us you will be used we. So let's see another example. So dear students, now I am going to discuss rule 7. So if all of them most of them if all of them, most of them, every one of them is used as a subject, so then subject of the question will be they. So if all of them, some of them, most of them, every one of them is used as a subject, then the subject of the text question will be they. So let us see an example. most of them were absent. So what will be the tag here? So this is the positive statement. So the tag question will be negative. So weren't, because the auxiliary were, and we have to add not, because the statement is positive, and most of them, some of them, every one of them is used in the tag. Then the subject of the tag question will be there. So let's see another rules. Rules 8. So now I'm going to discuss rules 8. So when need is used as a main verb, when need is used as a main verb, then auxiliary verb will be used. Such as example, he needs to go there. So what will be the tag? The tag question will be doesn't he, because the main verb is used in this sentence. And let us see another example. When need is used as an auxiliary verb, as a modal auxiliary, then the same modal auxiliary, same modal auxiliary is used in the tag. So when need is used as a modal auxiliary, then the same modal auxiliary is used in the tech question. So dear student, let's see an example. He did not go there. So what will be the tag? Need he. Because need is a modal auxiliary. So need is repeated in the tag question and the subject will be repeated in the tag question. So dear students, so if you have any question, so you can ask me later. So thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.